I'm in between two plants. I think they're succulents, but I'm not really sure about that one because I don't really know what succulents are. Hey guys, I study film studies, creative media production and graphic design at the Brighton Hove and Sussex Sixth Form College. So obviously I'm a creative student, and before I joined college I was looking for videos on what I should expect, and the people who I watched were academic students, and I wanted to make this video for any creative student who wanted to know what to expect. If you're an academic, obviously watch another video because your college life will be very different from mine. So yeah, there's a lot of other people who've made videos like these. So the first and the most important point is that it's so much easier than everyone has been telling you, because at my school people had told me that it was going to be way harder, and it's not, guys. The homework for me is quite minimal, and it's more optional than other subjects, because whatever you're doing in class you'll probably have to do for homework as well. So if you finished anything you were doing in class at the time, then you wouldn't have any homework to do. For film studies, I get quite a lot of essays and a lot of revision, but yeah, during the week, guys, I don't have too much homework, and it's not making me stressed at the moment. It probably will next year, but for now, it's just chill, guys. My friends have been having exams in their subjects because they're doing math and science and that stuff, but I haven't really had any proper tests so far. All I've had was like an end of term quiz just to see our grade for that term, and revision wise I didn't really do any revision for that. We were recommended to, obviously, but I did pass. I did some highlighting and that was it. Next point is about the independence that we have, and there is as much independence as your teachers have been telling you. So basically it's up to you to do everything. It's up to you to attend classes. It's up to you to do things towards what you want to do when you're older. So if you're a visual arts student but you might want to pursue acting when you're older, you might want to join the school play or something, it's more up to you to make that pathway to what you want to do when you're older. Also, teachers trust you to go off and do your own work. So if you're in a group, for example, for creative media, your teacher will give you a task and put you into groups and trust you to go off and film and write and do all that stuff by yourself with hardly any help. Obviously they're there if you need to ask any questions or any kind of technical help or any advice. They'll be there, but it's you who actually makes the project happen. And now also I'm more kind of physically independent. I go out much more than I did at school, and I don't rely on my parents or others to take me places now. And my parents also aren't as worried as they were before about me because they know I'm responsible. In college I have around 5 hours each day of free study periods, in which we're recommended to revise or work or do our homework or study, but no one really uses those frees for that. We either just go home or hang out with our friends, but those frees are always helpful if it's before a lesson or something and you want to revise for a test, or if you want to do homework that's due in front of the next lesson. So we have this thing called backwards learning or something, and basically it recommends that you should revise what you're going to learn in the lesson before you actually have it, so that you understand more what the teacher's talking about. But yeah, teachers are more kind of just there to help you more than teach you. In college there's a lot of just teaching yourself type of thing. So yeah, frees are really helpful for that if you do want to help yourself. In going to college you will lose a lot of friends, obviously, but you will make at least a few friends even if you don't try. You will talk to people you sit next to in classes, and you will have things in common with people, and yeah, it's kind of more up to you to build the friendships, especially if you don't have kind of old friends at your college that you can talk with during break times and stuff, because people will stick with their old friends if they have any at their colleges. You kind of have to force yourself into them. Also, when you've made a friend, you shouldn't just stick with them the whole time, because talking to everyone will be helpful for you, and obviously it'll give you a bigger range of people you've met, and you're not just stuck with one person all the time. You'll get fed up with it. College is a whole new start, and you can change anything you want about yourself, your hair or your name. No one will notice or care too much, obviously, which is a good thing for people who want to change. Even if you don't want to change, you will change even a tiny bit. From your music taste to your whole lifestyle, something there will change in college, which is again a good thing, because it just shows that you're growing as a person and you're not stuck with one personality your whole life. It also means you can relate to much more people, because you might have felt the same way they did, or relate to different music they like, perhaps. Whatevers. Finally, guys, I just want to tell you how my old school compares to college. And college for me is much more chill than school. School was actually quite stressful. Obviously in college it's much less strict, and they let you get away with much more. The people are much more interesting in college, I find, and you can talk to everyone in your classes, whereas in college I was just kind of confined to my friends, and we kind of had defined friend groups in school. But in college you'll be talking to everyone and you'll be able to relate to everyone. Obviously, if you're going to a state college, you'll wear no uniform, which is sometimes a pain in the ass, but I'm not saying I don't like it. You can be much more warm and much more cool in the temperature sense. You can display your personality much more, obviously, and just all in all be more comfortable. But that does mean that you have to go through the effort of picking a new outfit every day, which I've kind of stopped doing, but I have much less food nowadays. That's because I have to buy my own food, whereas in school, I went to a private school, so there were set lunches. You had to go to lunch. So yeah, guys, that's mostly it. Just expect good things from college and look forward to it, because I did, and I still look forward to each and every day. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm actually kind of sad that we're going on holidays. That's really weird, but yeah, guys, it's actually really fun, especially if you're like me, doing all creative subjects. It's fucking lit, bruh.